Hey guys, what is going on? Jen Tufts here with my little buddy Spud today, and I'm a certified personal trainer, group fitness instructor, and all the things. I won't bore you with all that, but in my field of work, I do very frequently get asked if I can do meal plans and nutrition stuff. So, no, I'm not legally allowed to give meal plans, but I do have a generalized knowledge of nutrition. So let's talk about the basics of nutrition and dive a little bit into this cornerstone of a healthy lifestyle. So you see that fitness is not just hitting the gym and breaking a sweat. There is a saying that goes by 80% kitchen, 20% gym. And as much as I personally hate it, it's so true. It's all about what you fuel your body with. I like the analogy of a car. If you're going to put water in a car, water's cheap, water's readily available, but if you put it in your car, it's not going to run at its best level. In fact, it's probably going to make it break. So if you're going to fuel your body with the most cheap and available things, such as processed foods and junk food, what do you think is going to happen? You're gonna get sicker, you're gonna be not as healthy. That's just a whole other realm of bad things. Nutrition also plays a role in hitting a plateau or not. So as much as you don't wanna hear this, because I know I don't like it either, you gotta eat good. Okay, so a very basic way of re-envisioning your nutrition is by making sure that you readily have a wide variety of things available to you. And by that I mean, eat the rainbow. Make sure that your plate is nice and colorful. If you have a plate that's all yellow, for example, chicken nuggets, macaroni and cheese, and potato chips. It's all yellow, and it's all really bad processed stuff. So if you wanted to have, I'm just gonna go with chicken nuggets, for example, there's nothing wrong with chicken nuggets, but make sure you have a fruit and a vegetable to go with it. Like have a little salad, not with a heavy ranch dressing or anything. Ranch is not bad, in moderation, so you can water it down with lemon juice. I'm getting off on a tangent here, right? I know. So if you're gonna have the chicken nuggets, have a salad, have some fruit, mix it up. Make sure your plate is colorful. And if you're gonna have the mac and cheese, that's okay too. Just make sure that the pasta is whole grain. Look on the nutrition label. I know I talk a lot about the nutrition label here on this channel because it is super important and it is a resource that is available to you. So turn the box over, look at the nutrition label. If you see that the first ingredient at the bottom is enriched flour or enriched wheat or something like that, that's not good. Not good. It should say whole grain, whole wheat, something like that on your pasta. And then the mac and cheese isn't going to be that bad for you if you are having the right type of pasta. Remember, it's not about depriving yourself. Think of it as nourishing your body. The next major thing to be aware of is portion control. So you can have all the fruits and vegetables, all the healthy lean proteins, all the great whole foods, but if you're overeating, it's going to be just as bad for you. So making sure that your portion control is under control is essential. Be mindful of serving sizes. Very frequently on boxes of food or whatnot, it'll have like a portion size on there, and go by that. It may not seem like a lot, but once you've consumed that portion, drink a glass of water and sit for a minute and let your brain kind of like catch up with your stomach, and you'd be surprised at how satiated you will be having just that serving size. If there is no serving size available on the product, like, I don't know if you got like some raw chicken or something that probably doesn't have a serving size, eat the amount of your fist. Your stomach isn't much bigger than that, so portion out your food to be the size of your fist, and that's kind of a good indication as to how much you should be consuming in one meal. Don't forget, small changes equal big results. Yes, that's corny, but you'll remember it. Okay, so you've probably heard about meal prepping. It is actually extremely beneficial if you set the time aside to do it every week. That can be daunting, but once you create that habit of it, it's just gonna be natural to you. So make a designated time, for example, maybe on a Sunday at 5 o'clock. I'm gonna meal plan for the rest of my week. Get those cute little containers on Amazon, have fun with it. Maybe even make it a family project. Maybe all of you get together and contribute a little bit to the meal planning or the food prep or whatever it is that you guys are doing together. It's not only gonna save you time throughout the week, it's gonna save you money. It's gonna make sticking to your nutrition plan so much easier. And let's face it, you are not going to be stuck with the anxiety of, oh my God, what am I going to have for dinner tonight? Because it's already planned. One quick thing I wanted to mention, I've looked at my analytics and it's down now. It's down to 82%. It started at 87, but 82% of you are not subscribed. So please, if you have your phone or device within reach, please smash that subscribe button for me and my little friend here, so that way we know that you like what we're doing. Another component that I've often brought up is hydration. Very commonly, we confuse in our brains hunger for thirst. When you're thirsty, sometimes our brains perceive that as hunger. And so if you are feeling extra hungry or extra snacky, drink 8 ounces of water and set for 10 minutes and then reassess. If you're still hungry enough to eat an apple, then have the snack. If you are not hungry enough to eat the apple, then try to go a little bit longer without that snack. Water is your best friend. It keeps your body functioning optimally, and as I mentioned, it can help you curb your appetite. So those are just a few basic tips that I have for mastering your nutrition. I know it's kind of basic, but if you want me to elaborate on anything, please ask me the questions in the comments. I'd be happy to go over that in further detail with you. I just know that we all don't have a lot of time to sit here and listen to me ramble about food. So just remember the saying 80% kitchen, 20% gym is a thing. And make sure your nutrition is on point. You don't want to be that car running on water. You want to be that car running on premium gas. You want to be fueling yourself appropriately so that you are not tired all the time. So that way you can perform at your optimal performance because you're fueled appropriately. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me and Spud here today. Please smash that subscribe button for us. We'd love to know that we're on the right track for you. And we appreciate all the support and all the things from you guys. All right, love you so much. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Bye.